take the curtains.
We'll get charged.
God damn it. You're sober.
I've had 2 Mr. Pibbs, and these are Pibb Extra.
You are completely fucking extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a good way.
Sure. So, good morning. We've
got 1 more minute.
This is we don't know when they're gonna be watching it. They may very well be watching it in the morning. See, I just got meta on
now
your
it's
ass.
12 o'clock.
See? I
Okay.
knew I could
We're
fuck
good.
around long enough for it to be morning. Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Book Babble. I am your host, John Hartness, and with me, as always, is my cohort, Melissa McArthur. She is the associate.
Right this time.
She is the associate publisher at Falstaff Books. You know, we've done like 10 of these tonight, if not more.
Probably.
I have yet to ever introduce myself as the publisher of Falstaff Books.
I think everybody knows who you are at this point.
I hope so. I mean, it's kind of
They
my
don't know
channel.
who I am, but they know who you are.
By this point, they ought to know who you are. Like I said, we shot 10 of these damn things
I
tonight.
know.
So we are still at Atomicon 2019. It is now as early Sunday morning as it is physically possible to be.
It is exactly midnight. This explains the pumpkin.
No, I'm just fat. So joining us this morning is Patrick Dugan. Patrick, thanks for coming out and spending a little time with us.
Absolutely.
At literally the earliest possible moment on Sunday morning of a convention.
You know, con life is con life.
Con life is con life.
What happens at con stays at con unless it's on YouTube.
Or unless it takes a course of penicillin to treat.
Yeah.
Which also sometimes happens. So, how you been, pal?
Good.
Yeah.
It's been a great con.
Yeah.
Got to meet Mike Cole, which was
Yeah.
excellent. Super great guy.
We had Mike on the show. We talked a lot about ancient warfare and rising tides and a little bit about his books and a lot about Joe Abercrombie. And Melissa bought a book because he liked it.
Excellent.
It'll be here Monday.
Yay.
She's really
There
excited.
is no Kindle version of that, by the way.
Well, from what he was saying,
I know, I
the
didn't
Kindle
figure it
version
would be.
wouldn't work.
Right.
Because it's House of Leaves, and go back and watch our Mike Cole episode if that doesn't make any sense.
He can
After
probably
you watch
link
this
it.
one.
Yes. I mean, I watch them both. I don't care which order you watch them in, but watch them both.
That would make a whole lot more sense, though, if they Never mind.
I think we're past the making sense point of the evening.
We were supposed to ever make sense?
I mean,
Eh?
so
Okay.
what's new? There's a new sticker. I did not design that onto that book cover.
No.
We left room.
Melissa did. She did a fantastic job, as she always does, because she does all my media.
Thank you.
My media work. I'm going to have to start getting an invoicing system so you can just send her money.
PayPal will do that.
Anna?
Square will too.
So I was nominated by the Imaginarium for the Imadjinn Award for the best indie sci-fi of 2018. Unfortunately, I had a little medical run-in, so Mr. Hartness was there, and so he picked up the trophy for me when I won, which I was very excited about. And then we made the commemorative stickers to celebrate the fact that it won. So it was very exciting.
So you are now an award-winning author.
I am an award-winning author.
And what is coming up next from this award-winning author?
So book 1 and 2 are out through Falstaff. Book 3 will be out. We're debuting at Con Carolinas in May.
Yep.
Is the plan. I've also been working on a steampunk novella that I've been doing through Self-Pub.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to do the John Hartness model of do 3 or 4 a year and then combine them up in a...
Okay, I'm never sure when people talk about doing the John Hartness model. I'm like, does that mean get drunk and say fuck on the internet a lot? Or no, you're talking about the way I publish a lot of
The way
stuff.
you publish. Though
Okay.
I have no problem with saying fuck on the internet,
Is this a follow-up to Fate and Flux?
It is.
Okay, awesome.
So the next book will be called Of Cogs and Conjuring. It starts off with
Nice.
Quinn, who's the main character, fighting a steampunk bear.
Dig it.
So
I like steampunk bears.
and Natania's going to do the artwork again for the cover.
Okay.
Awesome.
So I'm waiting for it to come back, so I'm very excited because she does fantastic.
Yeah,
covers.
I love the cover and I love the cover that Davey did for that one, but I
Davey
love Natalia's covers too.
Beauchamp did just phenomenal for both these, and I cannot wait to see Storm Shattered, which is book 3. It's coming out in May.
Do we know what color?
It's red.
Yes.
Oh.
With a
we
fractal.
knew going in that it was going to be red.
Yes, and so we did one of the library events, and Davey was there, and he's like, "Oh my God, I've got the perfect fractal for Shattered." So he's been geeking out on this for over a year, so I cannot wait to see what he comes up with. It's going to be fantastic. So.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
I can ask this one. So what are you reading?
So I have a long commute to work, so I've been listening to Gideon the Ninth, Tasman Muir's.
I have heard so much about that book.
It is really good.
When you started, did you know it was a sci-fi book when you started?
Yes.
I didn't. I thought it was a fantasy novel for like the first couple of chapters. And then I was like, holy shit, this is a sci-fi book.
Well, there's a spaceship in the first chapter.
I drink a lot.
Okay, well, you know.
Yeah, we were at Multiverse, and so many people were talking about it. That's another book that I bought on my phone while we were at a con. I really probably should stop doing that.
I mean, it's cheaper than what I do, which is I buy authors at cons.
Yeah.
I kind of started doing that too.
Yeah, you did. You bought more authors at Multiverse than I did.
I did.
That book is just beautifully written.
It is. And Gideon's character is, especially you're listening to the audiobook, the narrator does such a fantastic job.
Yeah,
so
I'm also listening to the audiobook.
I mean, as soon as she starts talking, you know exactly who it is. And it's really, really fantastic. Reading in print, I've been reading Calamity by J.D. Jordan, which is Calamity Jane and the Big Green Alien, and Lee Barduga's Ninth House.
Oh, what do you think about that? I just got
It's fantastic. It's
Is it?
super creepy, but it is fantastic. And I am a huge Lee Barduga fan. I actually wrote a cyberpunk book based on how she wrote Six of Crows.
Okay.
So I love her stuff. And Ninth House is her first adult novel. It is fantastic. So set at Yale with all these secret societies. It's just fantastic. Creepy as fuck.
That's like right up my alley.
Yeah, it's. My wife is reading it, and she was like, "Why didn't you tell me it was a Yale? I would have read it sooner." I was like, "Okay." So it's a really, really good book.
His wife is awesome too, by the way.
She is.
Yeah, I literally knew nothing about the book except I read Six of Crows and love it, so I went ahead and picked it up. So yeah, I didn't know that. So it's a contemporary.
Yes. So it's set at Yale, and there's secret houses that basically control different aspects of, for lack of a better word, magic. So, and so the main character is not from the upper crust, but she can see ghosts, and so in full color, and so she gets pulled into this world of all these secret societies, and then things go bad.
Wow.
As they do.
So it is a fantastic story. It's really, really good. And JD's book is fantastic.
JD's book has such voice.
It does.
For a first book, the voice in that is really breathtaking.
It is, and it just feels almost like, if you took the alien out, it feels like you're almost reading like a history of Calamity Jane because of the way that they talk, about the detailing in the book. It is fantastic.
Yeah. I'm glad we waited until he left because he was hanging out off camera a few minutes ago, and I would never have said all of these great things about the book if he could hear me.
No, because, we wouldn't be able to sit and hear that.
But he can watch this later.
That's fine.
Yeah, but then he'll be home.
I'll have already shot the interview with him from MarsCon by the time we run this.
Okay.
So fair. It'll be a while before I have to put up with him after I say good things about him.
Yeah.
He's so cute, though. We get so excited.
Yeah, but he peed on everything in the D&D game. Not literally. He was playing a dog character.
I said, gets excited about stuff.
Valid.
Although nobody could top the clown cleric.
Yes!
Now I know how Joe Brassi feels on Authors and Dragons. Because about every 3 minutes, I just looked down the table and said, God damn it!
That was great.
Or Jesus Christ. Yeah, these are people I voluntarily associate with. I am not a smart man.
You did it. You created it.
I only brought you Angry Orchard, so
Thanks
I'm
for
good.
that.
No problem.
All right. Well, how can people find you?
So Facebook, Patrick Dugan author, at P_Dugan on Twitter, and Instagram is Patrick Dugan author as well. I do a newsletter. You can go to my website, patrickdugan.net, and the newsletter actually has been getting really good response. So definitely do giveaways. Have book news. And I have a bar in my basement, so we do the beer of the month as well.
Cool.
All right.
So.
Well, Patrick, thanks so much for coming by and hanging out with us for a few minutes, and
Cheers.
we appreciate it. Y'all go to bed. Jesus, it's late. Good night.
We had this talk.
Now it's early.
That's right. Now it's early.
Yeah.
God. Goodbye.
Good night.